All we've ever needed was the opportunity. To be black means to be the best. We deprogram our students right now. See, on a plantation, Abraham Lincoln figured out you have 300 slaves, you have one master. That's a lot of work to watch that many slaves. Why don't you let them go? But don't teach them who they are. Don't give them their story. Notice the word his story. That's all history is. Don't give them their story. Don't make them feel good about themselves. Then you won't have to watch it. They will even say in 1988, 89, 90, 91, they will even say to be white is to be smart. To be black is to be what? To be dumb. We want to deprogram about 200 years of brainwashing. But remember, the first step is you need to know who you are. You are an African American people. Your history did not begin in 1619. It began 4 million years ago. And when you start talking about good hair and pretty eyes, your hair is good hair and your eyes are pretty eyes. You are beautiful just the way you are. When you do well in school or when you do poorly in school, there are only 4 ways to attribute it. You can attribute it to your ability. You can attribute it to effort. You can attribute it to luck. And you can attribute it to the nature of the task. It was either easy or hard. For example, if you...
And what happens upon freeing these people that you have consistently demonized, dehumanized, victimized, and oppressed? How do you coexist? And some, like Thomas Jefferson, didn't believe it was possible to coexist. Suggests that they should be moved way beyond, back to Africa, away from the memory, the 10,000 recollections, to quote him, of what has been done to them. That he believed would end up causing the extermination of one or the other race, white or black. He didn't believe they could coexist because we'd remember what was done to us. So what do? You erase the memory. And education in America has done just that. They have placed us in history in a way that allows them to seem favorable. Case in point, the Negro problem. The Negro problem, which was part of the white man's burden, they kind of reframed this whole enslavement issue by saying, we're just trying to civilize you. Mm-hmm. Do you see? So again, we have to understand how that operates systemically. So now what we're saying in an educational arena is that basically this whole idea of enslavement was for your own good. Mm-hmm. And then we have to now we've already convinced white people of that so that they can, again, go to church on Sunday. And I say that deliberately because that's, in fact, what they did. After lynchings, after rapes, they went to church, you know.
Think you know Black history? Think again. Unlock the untold stories and groundbreaking achievements that are not often taught in school with Black History Unlocked must-have digital PDF. Black history facts you probably didn't learn in school. Discover hidden narratives, impactful individuals, and revolutionary events that shaped our world. Accessible anytime, anywhere. Expand your knowledge and be inspired. Click the link in our bio to get your copy of Black History Facts you probably didn't learn in school today. Dive into history like never before.